Live, on location from delightfully different Dunedin. Featuring Justin Cataccio. With Caitlin Hart. Live music every week. Highlighting local artists and people in the know. This is Good Morning Dunedin.
Good morning, Dunedin. I'm Justin Cataccio, and I'm here with Caitlin Hart and Mr. Principal, Mr. Kiblinger. How you doing, everybody?
Doing well, thank you.
Hello.
Seniors will be graduating this week. We wanted to support and spotlight the graduates. This week, we're going to be talking with the Principal of Dunedin High School, Mr. Kiblinger. And how's your week been, Caitlin?
It's been good. I've been getting a lot more hours now at Honeymoon since we're open, and been going to the island a lot, passing the causeway, tons of cars, always closing. Honeymoon has been reaching the capacity a lot sooner now since everybody knows we're open, and I know people are enjoying going back to the beach, and like mentioned last week, I've heard the causeway closed, and like not even halfway through the day. We're still in phase 1 of reopening, which means social distancing is still in effect. But it's nice the beaches are back open. Just make sure to continue to follow the guidelines by staying 6 feet apart and doing your part by social distancing and staying home if you're sick. Justin, I heard there's a website you can check in and see if the beaches are closed or full.
Yeah, I was taking the sailboat out last weekend, and we were going to take it out from the Dunedin Causeway, but when we got to Curlew, it was backed up, and sure enough, when I checked the sheriff's website, they said that the causeway was closed and full, and that Honeymoon Island was also closed and full. So we ended up going up to Crystal Beach and launching from there, and had a great day sailing. But yeah, if you guys need to check it out, just search the Pinellas Sheriff's Office website for the beach closure. It's a website, not an app.
Oh, and you said it only works on weekends, or?
Correct. I checked it on Monday or something, and it said that it was only active on Saturday and Sunday, which are the two, big beach days for everybody. So.
Yeah, we talked with the Sheriff's Department today, and they talked about the opening of the causeway and Honeymoon Island, and how perfect and great that all the visitors and the people hitting the beach were doing for them. So they were thrilled with that type of follow through and being so respectful and working with everybody. So that's something that they're not hearing from around the state. So they just kind of gave that shout out to me this morning. We talked with them.
Great.
Yeah, the police are definitely doing a great job as well, and giving us drinks at Honeymoon when we get thirsty, and really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So speaking of reopening, the phase 1 reopening is upon us, and local businesses are starting to open, and restaurants and things like that. I think we've got a little clip. Maybe we could show everybody at home.
On April 29th of 2020, Governor DeSantis executed an executive order which called for the partial reopening of the state of Florida. It is a step-by-step plan which emphasizes really gradual reopenings. Restaurants are open at 25% of capacity. Unless specifically prohibited, non-essential services and activities may operate using social distance guidelines. And we are starting to see some of our businesses downtown open up. The beaches opened up last week, and there is a social distancing requirement. The state of Florida had allowed for 50% of capacity on Honeymoon Island, so you got to get there early, and they will close the gate for the day once it reaches 50% capacity. The City Commission and the City Administration has committed to a very gradual reopening within the City of Dunedin. We're being very careful. We're trying to be as flexible as we can, but not to invite a party atmosphere in our downtown or in our other areas. Stay safe, Dunedin. We're going to get through this together.
What a great video. Thanks, Seth, for putting that together.
And I just want to add one little thing about Honeymoon Island is the capacity is now at 65%. So it has a little more wiggle room, but it still closes early. So I would still get there as early as possible.
Indeed. So I've seen some good news, good pictures around town. Like a lot of the marquees are up and they're celebrating our seniors.
A lot of the businesses are opening and they're continuing to show support like a lot of our local residents have been. So let's check out these photos. And, you know, although I do want to add, although all these businesses aren't open yet, they are getting ready for when they do.
Justin and Caitlin, going around town to the different businesses and getting ready for our seniors, definitely wearing my mask and gloves. I'm amazed that the city of Dunedin, that so many people, I mean, they are being polite and courteous by wearing the mask and gloves, everybody. If you go to other businesses around the county, they're not doing that. So very pleased and also trying to be supportive, make sure that I have mine. It's always embarrassing to walk in and if I don't have my mask in my hand and my name and the school's on the shirt, I run back to the car to make sure I grab my mask and gloves because everybody in Dunedin really seems to be following that along for everybody else's consideration. It's awesome.
Yeah, I too try to wear my mask now while going into grocery stores, getting some shopping and stuff done as well.
I was saying that this past weekend was Mother's Day and we had like a brunch and celebrated Mom. Did you do anything fun with your mom this weekend, Caitlin?
Yes, I did pretty much the same thing. We all got together, well, not all of us, but me and my brother got together, cooked some breakfast, and had a little brunch with the family. And then the night before, actually helped celebrate somebody's graduation. Of course, while social distancing. It was a cool surprise, though, for her.
So your cousin or somebody, or?
Family friend, yes. Yeah. Childhood family friend.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to take a quick 60-second break, and we'll talk some more with the principal of Dunedin High School, Jim Kiblinger, when we come back.
Hi, I'm Greg Bryant. Question for you. How well do you know your elected officials?
And so just civics was giving back, getting involved, providing service. It was kind of in my DNA, in my upbringing.
Question. I unwillingly came to Florida in high school.
Coffee with the Commission.
Welcome back to Good Morning Dunedin, and hello again, Principal Kiblinger.
Hello.
Things have been different this year. With 2 months of no school, what's the learning process been for the graduating seniors?
Well, it's been very planned out, and it's been outstanding with the administration at the county level and what they prep for us for our spring break. We kind of got word right at the about, I think it was 1:36 before spring break, that there could be a delay with our return. We did come back, and actually at that time we did a week of training with both and the students with the enrichment with our distant learning. And the next week after that, we just hit the road running, and the staff were amazed what they had picked up to be able to try to do this technology. The students were just phenomenal with what they had actually been taking in and trying to make sure that we could do it at a pace that worked for all of our students and with the curriculum as well. And besides the staff and the students, the parents, talk about incredible heroes with them trying to go through whether it was their day they're working or trying to work with students with 1, 2, 3, or 4 students at home, trying to balance that technology and the curriculum. Amazing. So across the board, it's just been this well-planned, orchestrated, and trying to pace it just right to get the students through. And we got right to our AP testing that started on Monday on the 11th. And it'll be going through next Friday, the 22nd. And it's kind of the capstone with where we're at with our seniors. So they've been online. The curriculum was paced perfectly for them. And even today, we are working with the seniors as they come through with their cap and gown to make sure that they know where they're at academically. We're doing that at the same time to make sure that they can get the best that they can get by the time we end our year with their academics.
Sounds like everything's planned out, so everything should work out nicely. What are you doing to celebrate commencement this year?
Well, the first thing that we did is we put out to the parents, and this is countywide, that we were going to do a virtual graduation. So we've been piecing that together and trying to do all of our clips as close as possible to what we do at our Ruth Eckerd graduation in-person ceremony. The county has made a commitment because of our senior survey that went countywide that we're going to make this effort to have an in-person graduation in July. The plans are still being worked out with that, and we can see as we go through these phases, trying to get this so we can have this and how it's going to work with the numbers, so that we have our seniors and their families to be able to have this experience with one-on-one in person. So we're excited about getting to that point, but all the way along the way, we've been trying to do celebrations, whether it's been with our award ceremony, NJROTC, we did one online with our seniors. We did ours with the community. The community awards are just phenomenal with Dunedin, what we do with the community and our students. And that's been posted to our webpage. We've done the decision day to where we've had our seniors where they're going, what's going to be their post-secondary plans. And our senior counselor, Ms. Vossetag, has been orchestrating that. So that's for anybody that wants to check out the senior page to look at the seniors, where they're going, college, military, tech program, whatever they have for their plans, that's on there. And now we're simply getting ready for to finish up today our cap and gown distribution and the decorations that we put in. And that's going to be out the fence as the students have been driving up. And then the inner circle that we have that decorated from the staff from Dunedin High School. And as they leave, they're going through town in Main Street with the city and the chamber. A phenomenal job with not only the chamber and the city, but with our businesses, decorating the lamppost. And that's been parents and business owners with their signs, but the lampposts specifically for our seniors. It's just been terrific.
Oh, awesome. I am so glad they're able to still celebrate because I remember how it felt to walk across that stage. So happy they're still able to do something for their graduation. And here are some of the signs congratulating the 2020 class of Dunedin.
And Caitlin, I know that you had graduated from Dunedin. Congratulations.
Yes, well, thank you.
On your shelf. But, you know, it's
yes,
so hard for
point that out.
this that's been missed. So that's difficult for them to not have that same experience that everybody else has had. So we're hoping to bring anything together right now to get through that time of the year with May. And you can see the pictures from the city and the businesses, how outstanding that is. But also that we can try to get that in person down the road here too for them to have that family commencement.
Yes, for sure. And these graduation pictures, we are spotlighting the Dunedin High School graduates, but we are also showing some pictures of college grads and fifth grade graduates. And we also like to congratulate pre-K, kindergarten, everyone graduating from special year.
That is outstanding. And we'll try to do as much as we can. We know it'll never be enough. Even last night, we did our Be the Light, and we had our 3 stadiums lit up. And statewide, countywide, we did the celebration at 8:20, which is 2020 military time. We had our stadium lights on here at Dunedin High School, at the community center with our softball field, and at TD Park for the baseball team. That we had the lights on starting at 8:20, and they ran for 20 minutes and 20 seconds. The clocks did a countdown to commemorate just our senior spring season that they missed out the conclusion on. And the softball team, the baseball team, and the flag football team were just doing so well. You know, not to mention trying to close out our track season with our stars and the tennis season. So a lot of things missed, but still trying to come together with what we can do to celebrate them individually. And that was terrific last night.
Yes, I was going to say I did go as well and thought it was really cool. So one of the things I looked forward to my senior year was the yearbook. Are you guys having a yearbook?
The yearbook is a special yearbook this year with what we have, and with Ms. Kersey, the yearbook advisor, along with the staff have put together in journalism. That is actually en route, and it's supposed to be pulling in anytime today. So we're hoping that we can get that and maybe be able to get that still distributed today to our seniors as we're doing cap and gown, but then definitely trying to get that ready for our seniors so we can get that out to them ASAP, so they can start doing their sharing with CDC guidelines, so that they can have their year as well during these closing weeks of the month of May.
That's really neat. So is there anything else you would like to add about being the principal at Dunedin High School, or just how you guys are celebrating in general?
Well, for me, my grandmother had lived in Dunedin and since the late 50s. And so we'd always been on Beltries. She lived three different places there. So through the 60s and 70s and 80s, always down here for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter, for the opportunity to be able to fill in and be in here as an administrator for Dunedin High School is just a dream come true. Mr. Hepburn was a principal that we had here that everybody just loved, and then followed up with Mr. Johnson, and then for me to be able to be here. Just an honor. And with what we have with the tradition from the city, the chamber, the community period, Mayor has been outstanding with us and actually helping us today with our cap and gown handout. So just some different things that we're giving that she wants to make sure that the students know too. We also had the businesses came up with a list of different percentages off and promotions for them. And it was outstanding to be able to have that and hand it out to the seniors today as well as they go through. And we talked about a week. It's really May 11th through the 22nd that we're doing this celebration with Dunedin. So thank you. And I love seeing the red and white guys. It's Friday, and Friday and Dunedin is red and white day. So good job with the colors.
Yes, and I was also going to say that if you can see, a little picture in the back right here, it's me and Mr. Hepburn walking across the stage. So that was my graduation picture. So I had Hepburn my senior year, my graduating year.
Excellent. And congratulations, and thank you for being here too with us.
Yes, thank you, and thank you as well. So yeah, thank you again for being on the show. Go Falcons.
Go Falcons.
Made in Dunedin. This program will highlight those ideas and businesses that are unique to our community, the things that set Dunedin apart. Made in Dunedin.
Hey, it's Natalie, the Sustainability Coordinator for the City of Dunedin, and I'm here to talk about recycling. What not to recycle, what to recycle, contamination, all of those confusing questions. Go on our city website under Dunedin Green Scene.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. This week's hidden talent is just a little toy I have that anybody can do. It's not really a hidden talent. This is called a Chinese yo-yo. On our previous episode, we had a regular yo-yo that takes a lot more skill. This thing you just kind of whip around. You guys, can you see that? It's like it's a 3D effect. But yeah, there's no talent involved here. I was gonna do something cool, but didn't pan out. So next week, something cooler next week, everybody.
We will look forward to that.
Yes.
So thank you, Justin. You never know what hidden talent he's gonna show us.
So yeah, let's see here. I guess that pretty much concludes the show. Good show, everybody. Congratulations to the class of 2020. And
Yes,
please continue to be kind to one another. Yeah. We've got a little montage of the Dunedin senior class. We'll play sort of on the way out. Thanks again for coming on the show, Jim.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I greatly appreciate that. Trying to represent not only our students, staff, and parents, but also the community of Dunedin. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Again, please be kind to one another, Dunedin, and congratulations again to the class of 2020.